So, hello everyone and welcome to February's. I don't know the name of this. Picks my February TBR. If you haven't seen like the other videos that I have done, I will link it up here or down below or something, so you can watch it. So, these plus Never Let Me Go, Getaway Girl, Ravon and Fangs was on my January TBR, and I am very pleased to say that I finished all of them. So no punishments for this month, which is great. But we are going to do my February TBR, so let's just get on to roll number 1. So I think the last space we landed on was here. And then if we take a look at the board, if I hit another gray, then I will need to roll again. So let's see how that is going to go. I have my new die right here, and then my bag of prompts. So I am actually already kind of on my way to revamp this whole thing. I haven't gotten around to it yet. It might happen like throughout the year. I have some different things that I want to try out, but this is what we are stuck with for the moment, and so far I am enjoying it. And we are still going to do this for at least a little while. So let's start with rolling the die and see what we get. I still need to have this my TBR game here. So yeah, let's just see what we are going to get. So for like recommendations and everything like that, I will wait. I mean, you will already see it in between, but I won't do it here. I will do it when I am in front of things. So yeah, let's just roll the die and see what we get. So these are really huge. So rolling a double will mean an extra roll. So 11, so yellow. Okay, so yellow is other, and let's pick out a prompt for other. So the prompt is, I don't think you can see that. Yeah, you probably, it says reread. Okay, so a genre that is not here, that is a reread. That is going to be really difficult to find, but yeah, let's just see what I come up with. So for roll number 1, we got a other prompt, and for that prompt we got a reread. And I am going to say this was pretty difficult because, you know, other is like other genres that I don't have on here, like on my list, and that was actually pretty difficult to figure out. But I have decided to go with Daisy Jones and the Six. So this will be a reread. It is a historical fiction, and I don't have that like on a list on my on the space that I can land on, so that will be another prompt. So there is a romance in it, but overall it is a historical fiction. So yeah, I will get to that one. Like, hopefully, I'm gonna say hopefully, but most likely I will get to it because it was amazing the first time I read it, and I want to try and reread it. I have been wanting to do that for a while. So let's just get over to roll number 2. So roll number 2. Oh wait, we need to have a so roll number 2. Seven. Okay, so dark blue is podcast wheel. So what that means is that I have a podcast wheel because I listen to podcasts, so we will spin that. So for roll number 2, we got a podcast wheel, and basically that is I have made a podcast wheel on the Wheel of Names app. So what I am going to do, I am going to spin it, and we are going to see what we land on, and then the first book on that list I will read. Does that make sense? So basically, these are bookish podcasts that basically talk about books. So yeah, why don't we just spin it and we will see what we will read this month. So okay, so the Fated Mates podcast, I have to check out what that is. So the first book I got up on there was A Hunger Like No Other. So I don't know anything about this. I will listen to it and then listen to the podcast episode for that one. So that should be really interesting. So let's get over to rule number 3. So rule number 3. Five. So a pink, and pink is contemporary, and the prompt is you can't see that, they are too small. It says shortest by page number. Okay, so my shortest contemporary by page number, that's going to be really interesting to see what that is. So for roll number 3, we got a contemporary, and the prompt was shortest by page number. And this one was really difficult to figure out because there are some that don't have a page number, and you know, it was just a whole mess. But one of the ones that was shortest that I could find that had like the tag contemporary was The Babysitter. So this is like, I don't know, 50 pages. So this won't take me long, and yeah, let's just get over to roll number 4 because I know nothing about The Babysitter. Roll number 4. Six. That is a romance, and the prompt is You can see that. It says school setting. Okay, so this is definitely not my favorite romances to read with this school setting. I might have something though. So, role number 4, we got a romance, and the prompt was school setting. And I said that I might have a book in mind, and I have. Since I have already gotten it out, here, Scoring Wilder, from what I can tell, this is set in college. That is like, it's just one of the tags. It is at least college. So I guess this is set in college, so it should fit. If not, I will just read something else. But I do hope this is set in college. And then let's get over to role number 5. So, role number 5, which might be their last role. These die are really, really nice to me. Nine. So, other, again. And the prompt is oldest on Goodreads. Okay, so what I think this means is that I need to pick another genre that is the oldest book that I have on my Goodreads shelf, because I'm not going to read everything that I don't want to read, but oldest on Goodreads, so that should be interesting. So, role number 5, we got another other, and the prompt is oldest on Goodreads. And this was really difficult because usually the ones that I have, like, that are the oldest on my Goodreads, are, you know, pretty much I have on there. So basically what I have taken into consideration is that they should be the oldest on my TBR that are like not on a genre that I have. Did that make sense? I don't know if that made sense. And basically, you know, not contemporary or sci-fi or things like that. And then the oldest on Goodreads that I have is A Lion a Long Way Home. So this is a non-fiction memoir type of book. So yeah, I have had this on my TBR for such a long time, and it should be interesting to get to it. So yeah, I feel like this is a pretty okay stack, not too long, and yeah. So that was all the books on my TBR for February. I mean, I will do some other books as well, but these are like the ones that I have on my TBR for now, and I don't want to put anything more on here right now. So I might do some more like finish that TBR stuff or things like that, but I don't want to have it on here just because I don't know if I will get to it or not. But yeah, I hope you liked this video, and I will see you next time for another one. Bye!